Hello YouTube people, welcome back to Dark Souls 2 part. I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and guess that this is part 10. It feels like a part 10 kind of part. Go up in history with the other great part 10s of my channel, such as Metro 2033 part 10, Metro Last Light part 10, Duke Nukem Forever Part 10. I can't actually remember half of the games I've even played on YouTube now. I've been doing this shit for too many years. I can't remember. I must be getting old. Let's move on. And yeah, the cloth physics in this game are sweet. It's not just the cape. Like, all the... What the fuck are you doing on... That guy's supposed to be standing here. On this side of the fence. I mean, obviously, right? How the hell did he even... I am leaving. Let's bring in Lucatiel, because she's a super bro. She's my best buddy. Not as good of a buddy as Sunbro was in Dark Souls 1, but... the good old Fresh Prince of Solaire is sadly not with us. I mean, you can still, you know, become a Sunbro, but... alas. Incrediho, please stop. No more puns. No living on the ledge. Stop that shit. Lucatiel, could you deal with this guy? I really don't want to, personally. Wow, you actually helped me considerably there. Thanks, lady. Hey, jerk! Oh. Maybe... like, now this halberd is almost busted already. Like, it's even more almost busted than my other halberd. I don't know what the deal is with my halberds breaking. Maybe it's just something to do with those asshole jerk guys. Maybe they, like, break it super fast or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to change up my secondary weapon, though, because I don't want to break it. That's really annoying. What else can I equip? I mean, I could just unequip it. I actually kind of like the bandit axe, but the problem with this is that for the flexile sentry fight, you really do want something with a little bit of reach. Not a boss you want to be having to engage up too close. And yeah, hitting any walls is really bad for your durability, but I don't think I was hitting that many walls. Anyway, it's alright. I'll just equip a backup sword in case I break my main sword, and I'll have to do this fight without my halberd, but that's fine. I could use the resin repair powder, but the repair powder is so kind of rare that... Oh, now this is... this is just... the positioning is just too perfect. I need to leave another wonderful message. No. Let's make it a question. Thank you for killing those people for me, Lucatiel. It's important. If you want my Dark Souls 2 pro tips, it's important to kill these guys here, because otherwise they run up behind you later and it's really annoying. But be careful not to fall off the edge. You can fall off the edge on this side, but if you fall off the edge on the other side, you die. Nobody really likes to die. Hey bro, come at me. I just kind of want to bait them. I'm all about baiting zombies. Thanks, Lucatiel. So, over here, this dude bro who can teach you magic, but I think, my intelligence is only 7, he's not going to talk to me. He's a bit hoity-toity, you know. He only wants to talk to people who are, like, smart and shit. I could murder him really hard, since apparently I'm an evil guy on this playthrough, but Lucatio just committed suicide. Jumped off into the water. But I may want to learn magic from him later, so I'm not actually going to murder him today. This really looks like something I can break, but it's surprisingly not. Like, really looks like something I can break, though. But it's not. Anyway, we're going to have to summon a couple other people since Lucatio is gone. The Flexile Sentry is one boss that I do not like the idea of fighting solo. In fact, it's a boss that feels kind of designed around co-op. And I think you'll see why we get in there. Those of you who've already played the game know what I'm talking about. Those of you who are spoiling the game for themselves by watching me play it without having played it yet, which, by the way, is a travesty. I mean, this is the kind of game, if you have any intention of ever playing it, you should not be watching shit before you played it. So if you're watching this video and you haven't played this game yet, and you're going to want to play through it at some point, please stop right now. Just click on ads like 50 times, and then just don't even come back. Because you don't want, like, spoilers. You want to feel the feels, and feel the terror, and see the bosses for the first time for yourself without already knowing. I'm about to die. Without already knowing what everything's going to be, you know, and it's just sad. Anyway, let's finish killing these people. Oh, hey, might as well summon in this guy. In fact, I'm going to summon in both of our friends who are going to help us with the Flexile Sentry right now. It's kind of a weird thing, because it's not like storyline spoilers, since the storyline is not really the big deal here. It's just the kind of thing where you don't want to... You want the mystery to be preserved, I guess. Alright, completely wrecked his shit. An item back here? I feel like there's an item back here, but there's actually not. Okay, let us go together, my friends, and defeat the Flexile Sentry, also known as the Big Dumb Asshole. Yeah, he's a jerk. Let's kill him. Let's kill him, Spliz! Kinda glitched out there. Hello, my son! Let the battles begin anew! So yeah, you can kinda see why I might peg this as a boss kinda designed around co-op. I mean, it has two faces. You clearly are supposed to engage both faces at once in jolly cooperation and glorious battle for the purposes of maximum efficiency of horrific murder. No! Don't be wrecking me today. But all things considered, as long as you bring some friends, not a particularly hard boss. And legitimately not actually that hard of a boss to fight alone either, although I would really recommend jolly cooperation. I just nearly got wrecked. This is why I have the flasks. You know, just for when some dude penetrates you, he totally flips his shit all over your face. You're gonna need a flask. I'm letting my friends here do almost all the work. There we go. It's really, really good. I would never play a caster-type character in one of these games, just because I find it kind of boring, to be honest. Like, casting in Dark Souls 1 was actually really overpowered in some ways, but I just find it kind of lame. But, like, when you summon in a guy with spells to help you in co-op, if you can just tank the boss for him while he shoots, you never need to attack. The shootings will kill the boss right quick. Anyway, here we are now in this place, and this is going to be the other way that you could go to get to the Lost Bastille, and the way that I went the first time through the game, but of course, this is the second way I'm using to get there on this playthrough, because I did the bosses in a different order. Anyway, let's boat. I like to boat. Gives me a chance to drink my wine. Man, that sky texture is ghetto as fuck, even on the PC version. I can see the pixels. Also, are those skyscrapers in the background? No, don't worry, guys. It's just a castle. Looks a little bit better on this side. Where on earth am I? Okay, yeah, if I go up through here, I'll find a bonfire relatively quickly. I'm not even sure why... Are you just counting the pixels on the live stream there? Fraction says I count 27 pixels in total. I'm assuming he's just talking about the live stream quality, which is not particularly good. But the best I can do on my connection. My connection is actually very good for where I live. But I happen to live in Australia. Let's move on. But no, I at the skybox, yes, pixels. Incredible, you don't, like, summon people for Jolly Cooperation or participate in Jolly Cooperation with others? Man, it's like a core part of the experience. There's nothing better than a little bit of Jolly Cooperation. Gets my dick hard every time. Wait, what are we talking about? Anyway, this is kind of a creepy zone. Look at how creepy it is. Are you getting the creeps? I am. It's so creepy, I'm gonna walk slow. Also, I'm gonna walk slow because it can be kind of easy to miss some treasure up here if you don't check in all the rooms. Here we go. Ah, man, that feeling when you light up a bonfire and just all the light appears. The sword lady is really nice. I really like Lucatiel. She's my girl. She's my home girl from the hood. We killed the Flexile Sentry together, and actually not on this playthrough. The thing about it is she almost always dies every time I summon her, but she always comes back. She doesn't even care. It's like, look, man, every time I hang out, I die in the most terrible way possible. But she still comes back. I mean, that's a true friend. She must really like me.
To see light, however fainted.
I try and get some play with her and all, but my dick fell off a while ago. One of the downsides of secretly being a zombie. But still, she's a really nice lady. Let's go ahead and... I'm actually satisfied with where my armor's at, so I'm going to take this opportunity to level up some of the stats that are absolutely awful. Mostly my vigor. Let's boost this to 10. Just straight off the bat. Let's get like about 150 more HP. That's going to help me out a lot. I'm going to leave my armor level alone for a while now, because this is actually a pretty good setup, and just focus on leveling up some other stuff for a bit that is not so great on my character's build here. My soul level is still pretty low, 51. Not that low anymore, but still got plenty more levels to take, which is nice.
I'd given you up for dead.
I don't need anything from this guy. I don't know why I'm talking to him. Oh, you know, I could reinforce something. I do really like this sword. Could up its damage. I don't really feel the need for speed, so I'm not going to. Although I will take some speed. No, I don't have any, guys. So I did this all in a really messed up order on my first playthrough. And I'm thinking about what order I want to do it this time. So if I go to the Lost Bastille now, I will... that area's alright. There's one bonfire on it where I think the game design was fucking dumb and they're assholes for making it that way. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, there's a lot of stuff about the Lost Bastille I really hate. I could go over to Hangman's Copse and go that way. Or I could go to the gutter. You're technically, I think, supposed to do... Well, this is an interesting thing, because... You'll notice there's a giant fucking hole in the ground here. You die if you jump down there. There's a person who tells you that, like, you need some sort of ladder, and you can get a ladder for this. From the area past Huntsman's Copse and all that shit. I can't remember the name of that zone. You can get a ladder for this. Or you can just straight up buy a ring from Catgirl in here to let you jump down. Which is what I did in my first playthrough, and I did this all first. And then, like, I found the guy who deploys the ladder. And I was like, oh my god, I'm such a dumb idiot. I should have got the ladder first. Anyway, the question here is whether to go that way, or to teleport back, or to go... I'm having intense indecision. Intense. I'm gonna carry on with the Bastille, Bastille. If anybody knows how to correctly pronounce this, please, I don't care. No, but seriously, do let me know. I'm curious. I could look it up, but that would require me to do something. So if I go to the tower apart, I should actually do that first. Because there's some stuff at the tower apart that I think I may want. You'll recall this was the area that we got to past the pursuer. There's no hidden path ahead. Don't you fuck with me. There's just a big rock. Let's equip our halberd again. This area itself is not particularly impressive. I do want to be careful of that guy. He may have some kind of ranged. Bastille. Bastille. Ah! Oh! What an embarrassing way to lose my humanity. I kept my humanity all the way from the Blue Cathedral, and I killed the old Dragon Slayer, rather, and then I beat 3 bosses without dying a single time, and then... Bastille, yeah, that's what I thought. And then, you know, I die because I'm reading stream chat while moving. Remember, kids, don't read and Dark Souls, I guess, is, I guess the moral of that story. I gotta get the treasure. I think there's a dude who can totally fuck my shit up. Yeah, it's you. I'm not really a fan of having my shit totally fucked up. It may come as a bit of a surprise, but seriously, I just don't like it that much. Opening up the chest, getting the loot. Man, I can't believe I died that way after such a long streak of not dying. So I believe the antiquated key makes a later boss fight a bit easier. Oh, fuck you! You lying bastard. There's no chest down there. Hey. Oh, whoa, whoa, easy there, killers. Can we stop wrecking me so bad? Holy shit, this is not going well for me. Okay, it's alright. Alright, get my shield back up. That was close, but I pulled through in the end. Yeah, now that guy, I need to leave a message here saying, like, liar ahead. Be wary of concepts, I think? No, creatures. Liar is a creature. Right? Yeah, be wary of liar. In short, let's say death ahead. Think that'll make it clear. You want to help people out, you know. You don't want to be jumping down that hole despite the dude saying that there's a chest down there. He's full of shit. Could you maybe not do that? I'm not really a fan of being shot in the face. Huh. I was expecting my hit there to stagger him, which is why I hit for a second time immediately, but I guess those guys are not so easily phased. Yeah, I know there's a bad dude out here. Bad dude? Bad dude, where are you? There's an enemy out here somewhere. I saw him before. You guys remember, right? Maybe he jumped off the cliff and killed himself. It's possible. I missed a lot of stuff for a long time on my first playthrough of this. There's some stuff that's really easy to miss. Some of it's actually fairly important. Some of that stuff is in this area. The guy who can actually modify your weapons to, like, enchant them with new powers is really, really easy to miss. Yeah, I got really far through the game without ever finding him because he's just easy to miss. I eventually went back. I want, like, a fire bomb. I need to throw... witching urn should do it. Do I seriously not have a single firebomb? Just thought I'd let you know if you do enough cocaine, you can actually smell colors. Huh. That's not surprising to me. Makes sense. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Hey, bro, is this... Yeah. Hey, girl, how's it cracking? Remember me from before when you jumped off a cliff and died just to get away from me, like most women in my life? Well, I'm back.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover.
I know I'm mad.
A wretched place, indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation? Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you.
Thanks, girl. Now I can become a human again someday.
Of course, I have no idea what it is.
It's an effigy of me.
Our land of Mirror is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war.
I don't really give a fuck,
There
but
is only
I'll listen to your
one
dialogue
thing.
anyway.
Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself with two things. My sword and my loyalty to my lord.
Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty badass, lady. Good job.
I was raised to wield a sword from birth.
Me too.
I had swift success on the battlefield, and then I came here to...
See, she told you before that she came here to seek souls, but now she's all like, what?
Have you heard of the undead? These poor souls affected by the curse. vampire gradually loses his humanity until his
I think she's undead.
completely. Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again.
Much like a stand-up
You
comic.
can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are.
I'm sorry, lady, but you're not going to be able to reclaim your humanity. Also, I have to go. Have a fun night, though. It's actually much easier to find the blacksmith up here coming from this angle than from the other angle. But I came from the other angle my first time. I think a lot of people probably do, because the pursuer is a little bit kind of a sneaky, boss. He's kind of out of the way, kind of easy to miss. You don't need to, like, he's optional. Pretty sure he's optional. Yeah, you don't ever need to fight the pursuer. But if you come this way, it's a little bit easier to find the hyper blacksmith guy. It also means there's a bonfire up ahead, which is nice, because it's been a little while since I was at a bonfire. Well, not really, actually, but still. I can pretend. Ah, gold pine resin. Delicious. Okay, so if we can just wreck this guy's shit. No! Leave the barrel alone, you fuck! I need that. Ah, you son of a bitch! Should have kited him further away. Well, I'm pretty furious now. Well, I guess I'm going back to the bonfire. Stupid fucking... I think I'm going to finish streaming after this part. I'm getting kind of tired. I have to be up really early tomorrow so I can go and do mathematics. Although, it wouldn't be the first time I showed up to mathematics with, like, no sleep. I do try to avoid... Right, I can't actually get there from here, can I? Oh, wait, yeah, I can... There's a way if I go... If I climb up... I totally can't actually get there from here. Oh. Oh, man. I've never been this depressed before. This is a bad feel. Now I have to go through a hyper destruction gauntlet because the other bonfire is back that way, but I can't get up to where... I'm pretty confident I can't get back up to where it actually is because you jump off a cliff at some point. And this is kind of nasty. Yeah, I could just bone myself. Let me see how many bones I've got. I've only got 3. Kind of inclined to save them for more desperate times, although to be fair, I pretty much never use them anyway. I could pop one. I could pop my bone. No, I'm just gonna fight it through. I got enough flasks and life gems and stuff to make it through, despite the fact that this is kind of a... I've got the right weapon for this. The halberd's gonna serve me well here. So there's like a bunch of dudes. There's like a shitload of dudes, and these dudes are all pretty tough. And they all do quite a bit of damage if they actually hit you, so you gotta be careful here. Yeah, I know I can buy them from the cat lady for 800 souls, but that's 800 souls I could use to make my dude more pro. Whoa, shit! Just be careful here. Focus up, TtC. Don't want to get wrecked. fine now. I just try to be frugal with all my resources, I guess, even the ones that are renewable. I think frugality is a good way to play in this game, because like you never know when you're going to need souls for something else. Well, I mean, actually, if you played through the game a couple times, you can predict with pretty good reliability the things you're going to need souls for, but still, you can never have too many souls. Unless you want a PvP or something, in which case most people... I don't know if it's the same in this. In Dark Souls 1, if you wanted the PvP, you would generally stop leveling up at around soul level 100, or 120 rather. Because you had to be near the same soul level as people to PvP with them. But in this game it actually works a little bit different, so I'm not sure that that'll be a factor anymore. Because in this you have this other thing, I shouldn't look at this right now, but I'm going to. That's like your soul... It just keeps track of the number of souls you've gained, regardless of what you spent them on. And I think that's actually now used more than the number of souls you have spent on levels. So that's no longer such a concern. I'm not really sure how the whole matchmaking system works in this game. So that's the way to the boss, which isn't actually the way I want to go. Because I think that... Oh wait, no, or is that the way I want to go? There's a ladder... I think there's some items down here. But I think the way I want to go actually is towards the boss. I think. Where does this lead? I don't remember this area very... Right, I remember that door. Should probably leave a message. You know, let's just get the items, but let's first leave a message. Be wary of door. In short, death. Yeah, I've never actually fallen off there myself, but, you know, I want people to be... How many messages have I left so far? 9, so I need to start thinking about erasing things before I next leave a message. Anyway, perhaps this is the way I wanted to go. I remember there was a ladder involved. Get wrecked, my friend. Just trying to get to the bonfire at this point. Oh. This leads back to the boss area. Incrediho, what's wrong? I'm just lost. I can't remember this area. I didn't commit suicide. Okay, well, let's run back up here and go back to the boss area this way again. Wait, is there like a... No. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go back up here. See how mad I can make people by running around in circles. It's pretty much going to be my goal in life. Oh yeah, I saw... I know what you meant about the don't fall. But then I saw the... Fscadicad. I really thought there was a way back to the one of the other bonfires around here. But I guess I am wrong about that. And at this point, I'm just going to pop my bone. Because I'm sick of this shit, and I'm not dealing with it anymore. Thank you for watching, YouTube folks, and I will find you next time to see you on the next video part.